couple to be together. Europe was a little bit more progressive than the United States, but in a way, like them to decide to be together and him bringing her back.
It was already such a choice, a choice about what they believed in and what they cared about.
Yeah, and my mom was very sensitive about this. She was very sensitive about it. She would say things. Yeah, or to them. And so she had that sensibility, and she was also protective as well. My dad was kind of also similar. He would say the same for himself. So my way of getting back to it wasn't so fight back. It was to either make them laugh and make them just see me as like something, or to make fun of them in a way that they're not. And so those are my weapons, and mostly just I just wanted people to. I liked it, you know. It's like I like it when people like me, you know. But it started when I was a kid. I just needed that because I wanted to hang out with everybody. I didn't want to.
It sounds as though you've taken being like this weird kid in school who was just doing your own thing, feeling pretty solid and confident, but also being playful and effective, and you somehow turned it into a job. And I wonder, that's not necessarily an intuitive thing, and you're science and everything else. And so, what was there a moment like in Montana, just when you're thinking somehow this is like something I want to make something out of, like I want to make this my life, this project of like this curiosity and this desire, and like, how do you do that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big question. I thought about that and tried to put myself back there. I don't know if I was like so conscious. So like, this is what I was. I think it was more. I think it felt to me at that time more like I can't not do something like this. So I'm just gonna keep doing this. And I'm gonna move to places where creative stuff's happening, and I'll figure out something. I'll figure out. Like that was kind of.
You're about to be in a sitcom. Can you tell us a little bit?
Oh, which one?
Oh gosh, what's something you're most excited about? I guess I don't want to confuse
Well,
something else.
well, I don't know. I haven't heard about the other one that they picked yet, but I did make a pilot for it, which was called Bad Advice. That's what it's called. And we shot a pilot for it, and it's kind of like a 1990s. It feels like a mid-90s dude sitcom. It really is like very just straight down the road. So brother does badly at school because of the influence of his older brother who's in New York. Father gets mad at the older brother, so he punches him and sends him to live with his older brother to like give him guidance. Sort of they have to deal with.
It sounds like incredibly reckless parent.
Oh, completely. I mean, the whole thing is like dysfunctional behavior, but it's great. Miles Fisher is such a strange man. He's like very ambitious and internet-minded, and at the same time is like incredibly wealthy. It's just perfect for his character. He's like Wall Street. Yeah, he's corrected some people like really strict about how much finance. So he's like the real deal.
I would love to show if you played 14 and you're wearing overalls.
But no one notices. Kind of like a stuck version of Quantum Leap.
I like everybody else matters when they're all like 40 years old and they're like playing.
Oh, I know. And you're like, no, I believe that. There's a lot of stuff. It's like the classic like weirdo friend that like hangs out and says weird shit, and that Miles' character like just thinks like you know like think is like a weird dysfunctional. And there's a little brother for the main house, incredible. Just kind of straight dude, like a young boy. So he's great. But it's interesting. That's the sitcom. I don't know what's gonna happen. But who knows? Maybe if it gets picked up, it'd be great.
About is, and I brought it up earlier in this opinion. Something like a sitcom is the kind of thing that many people aspire to this their entire lives. It's a source of legitimacy, it's a way to receive it, and it's kind of recognition. But it seems that you have been trying to do something very distinctive, artistically and otherwise. And I asked you about the agenda part of this. Not everyone necessarily has an agenda beyond I want to be recognized. You know what I mean? Like there's ego satisfaction. There's nothing wrong with that. There's ego satisfaction there. So for you, appearing in sitcoms and working towards this legitimacy and this kind of like, is that a means to an end? Is this kind of something that
it's a side project? I was done some agency something, but it was like TV and movies for But that's not my main thing. My main thing is I just want to be able to make anything I want to make. That's really so all of these are great teams to have to function as the fashion.
It's like joining a football team on some level. It's kind of like you figure out how to navigate. Is there like so for someone you could say that hey like I'm like an alterna kid but like I can be on the football team. There's the level like I can do this thing. I don't want to do it necessarily. That's not what I'm about. So is there like a little bit of that like I can do this like legitimate thing but I can also
it's
like see how far you can go.
Yeah, like having like can I do something like this? Oh, that's interesting. I can because the funny thing is I love keeping up. But I watch what I can. I love watching all the
and you moved to Seattle and you're like not in a place where you're
No, I didn't want to be around. I started on TV, so I just watched it. I just couldn't handle it. So I became interested in TV, but I was also a TV kid, so I love watching TV. So
when you say TV kid, do you mean like you knew like the whole TV schedule from like 3 p.m. or like
kind of. I mean, I knew
that many channels.
There weren't that many channels. There was like time 11 channels. Yeah, and then we got of course cable, which was
it was anarchy, and like some people started smoking crack, murdering each other.
Well, we'll definitely heard crack. There are stories about it. But yeah, it was. I mean, I just enjoyed TV. I loved getting lost in those worlds. I loved watching original. And I loved it. I loved like mysteries. When I was a little kid, I just loved mysteries.
What was it? I mean, so there's one thing I'm fascinated by Anglophobia in general, but I just think it's so you have this country, this island, you got like 65 million people on it, and then you realize there's like mutant-droid, crazy, multiracial, polyglot, bastard child of your country that has like 5 times as many people, and like I'm just finding the relationship, but then you're so fascinated with that. Like, what was it about those shows that you found compelling? Was it just like it's like similar but different, or what was it?
I think it's. I mean, I've always been interested in the past, and so BBC had a lot of shows that were slow-paced, that were more in person. It was interesting. Yeah, like videos. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's still terrible. It's terrible French. But I liked the slow paced immersion. And I also was a fan. I love fantasy stuff. I love like dragon creatures, magic, and sorcerers, and stuff like that. So the English accent just takes you. It just puts you there because you can't something Druid Germanic past Anglo influence.
You have a Druid quality.
I love Druids. Whenever I go to the UK, I was talking about how like people are descendants of Druids. I'm like, you gotta bring it back. They love it. Yeah, I'm just fascinated with the ancient cultures. I was also a big Egypt kid. I love Egypt. Mesopotamia. I was very fascinated with this. Passing, English was like I could understand it.
So is that when the mimicry began? Was that kind of like learning from the shows?
Yeah, all the English stuff. Like when I go to England and people are like, oh, I thought you were English. It's like, 'cause I think probably at least 40% of my life I've spoken English accent. So I know it. I just loved getting all the nuances of those accents.
But I mean, do you bleed in? So for example, like when you are in the South, when you're in England, I mean, are you bleeding into the speech around you because of your desire to please the people around you? Or is it not that it's like very self-conscious, like click, I'm gonna like do this thing?
There's a little bit of thought behind it, like as to like if I come out and I go to South Carolina and I'm talking like this, I'm like, hey guys, how are you today? I was just at your store the other day and I was talking this. When I'm talking like this, it's just like I have to stop and think, is this kind of insulting, or is this beneficial? Is there a reason I would be using this? In England, I use English accent just because I feel comfortable enough with it that I can forget that I'm using the accent and I can just be very natural on stage.
Yeah.
And if I'm being that way, the audience will forget. They'll just, oh, this is this guy. But something like other areas, things will bleed in, but I only use them if I'm confident enough that there's a purpose for using it. And also, like Ireland, I can kind of do an Irish accent, but I'm not confident enough in the Irish hybrid of people doing the accent. And essentially being racist, the Irish, which happens a lot. Like talking about leprechauns and stuff like that. That's like never mentioned anything about leprechauns. Yeah. They really don't. Yeah, and they might, depending on the time of day. But it's just one of those things where I have to think about what I'm about to do. If I'm performing in a country that doesn't primarily speak English, like that most people don't speak Southern words, outside of Spain, I would definitely do a gibberish language as long as do Italian and
gibberish languages are absolutely fascinating. So tell us a little bit about the concept behind the gibberish language.
Well, it's like, two basic words. So I listen to it and try to kind of evoke the essence of it. In Scandinavia, so for example, like that kind of has like a cadence that's kind of pan-Scandinavian, and
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just like I find it fascinating. So if I'm in like if it's
Scandinavian brings to mind Scandinavian Viking suits.
Yeah, please, yeah, of course, Scandinavian. Oh yeah, right. Two cultures together, trying to Scandinavia finally. Or Poland, or France, or Germany, or if I go to I did some gigs in Saudi Arabia, and I couldn't really. I felt so constricted. I had to be very careful.
Well, what I worry about is people in the future. All human knowledge has been lost. The library's been burned down. The digital access has deteriorated, and they just find your gibberish language. They better reconstruct languages from your gibberish language. That would be very interesting and terrifying.
Yeah, I know. It'd be very strange to think. Well, do you remember a book called Snow Crash?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Well, they took with the mother language, master language. And I think about that, and I'm like, there must be some way of mixing, not better than Esperanto, like just some way of mixing all these various languages that are not. I kind of look at it as there's a subcarrier road. So like oftentimes I'll code messages, translate messages. But really there's a message coded underneath that it's kind of like a distraction. It's kind of like that. Yeah, like you see that. But like, so the idea of like speaking gibberish, but also projecting an intent, meaning. I don't think it's that scientific. It sounds like it means, but it feels like you project something meaningful underneath it, and potentially meaningful.
Do you have like when you're speaking gibberish? Do you have
not totally. It goes in and out. I would say mostly not. It's mostly me kind of mimicking the way that we converse our body.
Language is music. And when you think about language as a series of sounds, it's speaking language would be music. But I wonder, like, what is it that drew you to music? Like, was it the idea of a community around it, the idea of shared experience, and creating shared experience with people? Or
yeah, I mean, music was the first thing that I was attracted to. So it is multiple much here, but in some sense, like it's the most universal language there is really. And so I think I was drawn to these kids, or maybe why I was interested in piano, I was interested in back then. I just love music. I was always singing, I was playing rhythms, making noises, making percussion. So I mean, that's kind of like my main language, and it's a really cool more three and and feel it's like immediate. Everyone understands. So I think that's like the strongest base.
Did you struggle with it? I mean, when you were just starting out, did it come very naturally to you, or was it something you really thought like you really put a lot of work into?
I mean, I was taking piano lessons, and I started when I was age 5. So I just kind of did what the teacher asked, and tried to get better at it. But I definitely understood it. I think I had difficulty when it came to leading. I got good to a certain point, and then I was interested.
Once you could analyze, once you kind of felt comfortable on them, kind of it doesn't integrate the sound. They were like,
yeah, I just didn't have I tried, and I just stopped doing the homework, and it's my theory. I was still playing violin. And also seeing it made sense right, but I just wasn't so okay. I just be able to play it, I know all the rest, and that simply means how I'm holding this that that was too much information. It was much easier.
You grew up at a time when musical connoisseurship was actually kind of challenging. Like, if you wanted to get certain records, you could not necessarily get them. And then when you think about someone who is, a king now, they do have, in theory at least, this infinite access to an infinite amount of music. I was wondering how that shapes experiences for you, that barrier to entry. And like, you're still exposed to prestige, different music, from your level, and able to like, through your improvisation. But I wonder now, because it seems like the sheer volume of material you can have exposure to, like, I wonder, what is that? Have you ever been like, to together?
I definitely have like the back in my day, like problem. But I think it's true. I really try to check myself. I'm not trying to. But I think it is I feel like kids these days have more trouble because essentially the corporate entertainment structure, and even like YouTube, which is like the people's information library, which is I would say 99% bullshit, it's all just mostly distraction art and business art. It's art, it's algorithm art, and but they're almost as great. It's almost as great as like they're kind of a little bit like kind of a little bit has a newness feeling, kind of like that, but also has
But it's a bit more Brooklyn-y. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's hard. It's like not to there's plenty of it, but it's not like solid. So for a teenager to like, and I guess you could argue that that was a great one. It's top 40 radio. It was top 40 radio. It's like what the curators put on the radio and said, these are these kids. But I will say that for the most part, I would say at least 50% of music on top 40 miles in Casey Case or whatever was actually good music, played by really talented musicians, people who actually studied and hit the road and toured for a long time. Kenny Loggins, man, absolutely. I can't stop listening to Kenny Loggins, Michael McDonald, Heart to Heart. I've been listening to nonstop for like a month and a half.
It's weirdly good.
And I'm like, how, like we don't have that, or even like Phil Collins, or even Cyndi Lauper, which seems silly or whatever, but it was like a wonderful, joyful music. Or you had like people from the fusion age or R&B fusion age from the 70s, like having solo careers in the 80s. So you still had a lot of people that could play stuff. Or like Van Halen was like a band that could
Where do you see yourself in relation to figures like that? I mean, because I'm curious because I mean, you clearly have this kind of musical agenda, this musical project, this kind of thing that you try to do. But do you see yourself in that tradition? This artist you've been in.
I mean, I try to use all of it. A lot of times I do live my show. I have to do pretty rudimentary stuff because I don't really have a lot of time. Like I don't want to waste people's time out there with me, like really building like subtle, subtle changes or like creating a pre-chorus on this track and then a full chorus. So it's pretty rudimentary, but I try to infuse enough musicianship that it feels as though they're getting some kind of understanding of the possibilities of music. At least through my experience, and I think it's just important. I think, and I try to encourage people. I say all the time, sometimes I go on these tirades and kind of about bands, and I'll approach it sarcastically. And I'll say, like, we don't want bands, we don't want original music anymore. We don't want films. We want remakes. We want remakes of stuff. And stuff that sounds familiar to something but isn't that. So it feels like it's going to be something new. Like that thing, I really try to drive in there because I really hope that there's a generation of kids that really are into studying music and to developing the ability to understand music. It's great if somebody can take a sampler. They can take like a MIDI interface, which have examples. It's a great evolution to understand what music is. Even a little bit of theory, understanding music is I think it's really important. There are bands that do not saying is none of that. It's funny. It's not what sells.
About not to keep it but what's interesting is that I think actually a lot of your music, what's interesting to me about it is that it actually is drawing on this idea that there's a thick cloud of references and things in the universe that your audiences like to share. They don't always share, but they're likely to share. And so then you take from those references, it seems that you are doing this kind of mixed media kind of stuff that is compelling partly because you're activating part of my memory. It's kind of drawing on a kind of this nostalgia for the present, and it's kind of like, it's like a little refractive, and so that seems like exactly the best version of what we're doing. When we talk about algorithmic music, so let me unpack that. So the idea of like, okay, we know exactly that your brain responds to this people pop, so we will like add these three instruments, and then we're like, and we'll give you like a musical boner, like this is how we will like sell less records. But I think in a way, that's sort of what you're doing too, right? Because you're trying to access parts of your brain. It's not talking about corporate, kind of like rigorous way, but it's playful. Yeah. But it does seem like in a world where we have this density of stuff, so much stuff is being created, that probably the only thing you can do. What you can do is make things like intro-textual.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it's interesting. I had this discussion on Twitter about Warlords. There's a lot of things. I just said, like, I wonder if they have a good royalties on things. But it sounds exactly like this movie is like so close. It's got the cow ballad, it's got the part of the in the background, right? It's got the same rhythm, it's got the same feel, it's relatively the same bass line, but then it's sung in a high and a falsetto, which is just and I was like, well, and I researched it, and there is no mention of them. And I'm like, wow, I have a problem with that. I have a problem because like steal, that's the way art is. Yeah, to like take like Lisa and copy it 98%, and then just like throw some patterns on it. So maybe we'll version of that, but there was a contextual reason for that.
How serious are you though? This is interesting. So because one argument obviously is that everything is pastiche, then you need a copy culture, and actually many of the best aspects of our culture are copy culture, and you expect that to have you expect themes to recapitulate. But how serious are you about the idea that well, so is it just about crediting, or is it literally about copyright and like the Marvin Gaye estate should get a check from
that's the byproduct. The main thing is that it's lazy, and then it's too calculated, it's too easy. It's really easy to create. It's not that hard. It's how many cases you get to actually get to the point where the distribution it's not here. It's just very, very easy. And when I see like Pharrell, even like Pharrell, he is having resurgence in Daft Punk, and I heard that song, I knew it was Pharrell.